Hey everyone, this is Drew with Auditing Reno 911. Thanks for watching my videos. I appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, push the little bell button, share my stuff, comment on it. Let's have some good conversations. Anyways, went back to Nevada DMV in Reno at 9155 Double Diamond Parkway. Anyways, went back on June 17th, Saturday. Got there at 7:30, walked around, talked to people. Basically the same story, people waiting in line. First guy in line was there at 7:30 the night before, so he was 12 and a half hours waiting to get into CNDMV. Older gentleman needed to get some ID so he could cash a check and get some money. That's the sad story with what the Nevada DMV is doing to the population here, especially the homeless people. If a guy's homeless or down in his luck and he's trying to get a job, how does he get a job without ID? You can't drive without ID. You can't get medicine, over-the-counter medicine without ID. Takes ID to do everything in the world except for vote. And the DMV makes people wait. So anyways, I tried to get in touch with Director Butler to go on camera and talk about things with me. She didn't seem to want to do that. She did send me an email, so I'm going to share that with everybody here. So yeah, she declines to meet with me. And I guess I had factual errors in my reporting. If I did, I apologize. I don't recall talking about the DMV's operating hours, but here they are for you. Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, Saturdays, 8 to 4. They don't encourage you to line up outside their offices because they're not staffed to be a 24-hour operation. They don't have toilets. They don't have facilities to, take care of basic bodily functions while you're camping out waiting to get in line. The department has been consistent with this message since reopening with the pandemic. You can go to other places in town, they say. You can go to AAA offices, emission stations, county assessor offices. I don't know how you get an ID by going to any of those places. That's kind of confusing to me. But again, Director Butler, let's keep reading your letter. Your staff did not indicate there were no ADA accommodations for Saturday walk-ins. Yep, the person I spoke with was a security guard, not employed by the DMV, says Director Butler. And he was not authorized to speak on the department's behalf. Well, I don't think he was speaking on the department's behalf. He was just telling the people that there was no ADA accommodations that day because... Well, let's ask a few questions, Director Butler. Staff and your security contractors, who pays them? The taxpayers in the state of Nevada. Your customers, people coming in that can't come in to give you money. I guess they're the ones that pay that bill. So your security guard is paid by the state of Nevada just like your staff is. And who's responsible for the security guards on your site? What do the security guards need to know to direct the people and help the people as they're guarding the facility? Should they just remain silent and not speak to people? Don't they need to be able to direct people to the restrooms, to say the ADA line when they get in there? I think that's just a line of crap. I'm sorry. Now let's go over here. I'm going to skip over this one here for a second. Number 3, we'll come back to that one in just a second. DMV consistently works with government agencies, nonprofits to accommodate all these people. Okay, why don't you just have these people that are working with all these other governmental agencies sit down at a desk and issue registrations and issue driver's licenses to people instead of working with all of these other outside agencies and having lunches with them and all that other good stuff y'all do? Down here, staffing is a problem. Well, let's talk about that. Do you guys advertise on Facebook and other social media all the time? We already know the answer to that is yes. Do you advertise that you're now hiring? Is that your consistent message to the public? If you're having such a problem, Director Butler, wouldn't you just make that the priority? So every ad that you put out, every message that you've got, put now hiring right in your front doors as people walk in. These people out there that need ID, guess what? They probably need jobs. Some of them are trying to get out of their situations. Some people are coming to the DMV and trying to deal with government to get out of their bad situation. Could you please just help them with that? As far as opportunities in your online services and all that good stuff, you're working to improve it. I get it. It sucks. I can't even log onto the thing. I've tried before and it doesn't work. So I don't know what my problem is, but it doesn't work. For those of you that are watching here, here's Director Butler's information if you want to give her a jingle there. There's her phone number, work phone number, fax number, email address. If you want to write her a letter, get in touch with her, tell her how you feel about these things. Now let's get back up here to these appointments here. Appointments are not 60 days out, as you say. This, as of today's date, appointments are approximately 3 weeks out in Reno. Okay, 3 weeks out in Reno. Let's go check this out. 3 weeks out in Reno. I'm going to change screens on us here. So let me get down here. And here we go. Make an appointment. Make your appointment. Schedule. We're going to schedule an appointment for South Reno, and we're going to try to get our driver's license renewed because we'd really like to cash a check. Today is June 25th, 2023, Sunday. So that means our next appointment is, Director Butler said 3 weeks, so we're July 28th, 21st, 14th. That's 2 weeks. 3 weeks is 7. Director Butler, if I get to this... Oh, Director Butler, you didn't lie to us, did you? So you're about 5 weeks out right now. So that's the first one. So you can get an appointment in 5 weeks on the 28th, on Friday the 28th. So if you've got time there, you can get an appointment. Can we get anything? So we've got an 11 a.m. So there's one appointment time on Friday the 28th. That's great news. Let's go into August. So August. So again, today is June 25th. You can go on Friday the 28th, or the next available appointment is Monday, the 21st of August. The 22nd. The 24th. Oh, so really, if you really do want an appointment, it's Monday. So we got 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, 7 weeks, 8 weeks. Between June 25th and August 21st, it's 57 days. Not quite 60 days. Let's go look at that. So yeah, we'll just double check. Appointments are not 60 days out, approximately 3 weeks. So this was on June 13th. You sent this. Today's June 25th. I went back on June 17th. So things either got a lot worse in the week or so since we've been doing our email thing, or I'd hate to call you a liar, but, well, you know. But anyways, what did Director Butler do to fix this stuff here? Well, Director Butler has a solution for this, and let's share that here with you. Let's change that to DMV announces Walk-In Wednesday. So guess what? We're going to take our deal and we're going to go from Saturdays to having everybody line up for 12 and a half hours, and we're going to make them do it on Wednesdays. How does this fix the problem? So this will begin on July 12th, and they'll begin seeing customers without an appointment on Walk-In Wednesdays. And good news for those people of you on Saturday, you can now schedule out that Saturday appointment out there. So that's probably why those. Let's go back here and look at the appointment booking again. August, Monday. Let's see. I don't see any Saturday, July 12th, she said, right? So Wednesday the 12th is the first walk-in Wednesday. So why would there not be a Saturday appointment on the 15th, the 22nd, the 29th, the 5th? I'm confused. Just these pesky questions I like to ask. I'm really rather confused about that. So back to Walk-In Wednesdays. Staffing on Saturdays has all been challenging. So I guess you're going to use the same staffing. Having the opportunity to serve our walk-in customer on a weekday will allow us to put our best foot forward to ensure we help as many walk-in customers as we can. So again, how is a Wednesday different than a Saturday? You're just moving the people from day to day. Doesn't it seem like that? Customers making an appointment will find that Wednesdays are unavailable for appointments beginning July 12th. So kind of the same thing as what they did on Saturdays. And every Saturday from July 15th onward now offers the option to book an appointment. Again, you don't have any appointments open, so that's kind of, yeah. Customers checking in office during walk-in Wednesdays will generally be issued a ticket with return time. So that's just like it was on Saturdays. Nevada DMV, this is just excuses. You're just moving things around. So Director Butler, could you just please help people? Here's some more information if anybody wants to contact somebody. So you've got a guy named Eli Roll. There's his email address, eroll@dmvnv.gov. I guess he's in charge of walk-in Wednesdays. Anyways, guys, Nevada DMV is a challenge. I appreciate you listening, and I'm going to have a lot more information this next week. I'll go into why I started doing the recording of the government and the road that it's leading me down in life. A lot of stuff happening with some new laws and some things that I'm going to be showing with the DMV with their emails internally about their design is to make small businesses not profitable. Anyways, like, share, comment, do all that good stuff, or don't like if you don't like my stuff. But anyways, I appreciate you watching, taking your time. Time's the most valuable thing we all have. Enjoy it, live life, and have a great day.